I chose to study with the Open University because I was looking for a new challenge.
I decided to apply for the Open University because it's always had a good reputation for its triple accreditation.
One night I was watching TV and I saw Blue Planet 2. At the end, when I was watching the credits, I saw Open University come up.
I study astronomy and planetary science, which is like the coolest thing in the universe.
Universities here in the Philippines, the courses they offered were mostly like management, business, and they didn't have psychology, which is the course that I wanted. That's what started my interest and curiosity about the Open University.
Since the OU fits around my schedule, it enables me to pursue other interests that I may have. Currently, I'm trying to get into music. I also have one part-time job. This is something that I could not do if it were not for the flexibility that the OU offered me. I live in my house alone. My grandparents' house is like really close by. I spend half of my time here and half of my time there, but for most people, they don't really get to experience that. So I get to have home-cooked food every day, and I get to study what I love.
I had lots of hard times in the past. I had a really rocky past. And with the Open University, it was like starting anew. And it gave me this chance to like rediscover myself, not just through my studies, but also in my personal life. I was in Abu Dhabi last year on my third module. In the middle of the trip when we were resting, I like whip out my book and then I just start reading and highlighting and underlining stuff. And yeah, it's actually pretty convenient. And since my time is flexible, I can study anywhere and anytime. Open University tutors, they've been very helpful and accommodating and making sure that I'm doing the right thing and that I should believe in myself more.
One of the things about studying with the Open University is that it's the university that comes with you anywhere. The first two modules I did were in Dublin. I got the opportunity to move to Budapest in Hungary, and I've taken the Open University with me when I've been to France, to Germany, to Austria, to Belgium, to the UK, to Ireland, to the United States. And I've been able to get the nice balance of still going to college and then still getting to see the world and travel and explore. I'm one of these people who's just fascinated by everything. I love a challenge, I love being pushed. I like to constantly learn more and progress. A career for me means that I'm always learning new things and pushing myself, engaged, interested, learning, amused.
I want to change the environment and help the environment in as many ways as possible. So I ended up choosing a BSc in natural science, and I teach children how to swim. I teach from the age of 18 months till they're ready to move on to a stroke school. Watching a child grow and learn, it is a very, very rewarding job. The balance between work and study and fitting everything else in has come quite naturally. I find it more independent. I don't have to go to 4 lectures a day. I have all of my study whenever I want, wherever I want. There's the Open University app. You can still access your module material. All you need is the internet. So really owe you anywhere, anytime.
I'm very passionate about helping people with disabilities. My background is that from birth I have a disability. The Open University gave me a Student and Alumni Achievement Award. And more recently, the AACSB, which is the world's largest business education alliance, honored me for my engagement for Pfizer and the Open University. I'm very proud to be one of 33 honorees. I catch up with old students and alumni to discuss how we're doing in our careers. We are from diverse backgrounds, but we all have our very unique Open University experience. I would like to compare this MBA study with doing a half marathon. You will be running along and you find people by your side who are in the same boat, they have the same challenges, but also you're motivating each other because you're helping each other to keep on track and you have the willpower to succeed.
To anyone who's considering studying at the Open University, I think that it's a good choice and it's a choice that will change your life for the better. So I say that you should go for it. I mean, there's nothing to lose.
Most of the people that I've come across, they say that they study the subjects that they're studying just because they enjoy studying them.
Everybody is totally dedicated to what they're doing.
We always look back with great pride that we study at the Open University. It's something which connects us.
It was literally like a match made in heaven.